Hola.
Hey, at the same time.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Welcome to the Book Coven. Yeah.
Hit that song.
That's Lillian.
That's Chelsea.
And we are your bi-weekly book club podcast. Yep, full of spoilers and hopefully some insight on some of your favorite books. Your least favorite books.
Hella insightful.
Hella insightful. Answering all them questions.
Yep.
Maybe. We'll see. Whatever. So every month we have a theme. This month is Gothic. But we also, Gothic. We also have some fun witchy merch on our pages and some fun YouTube videos that you can check out, all of which can be found over at our Instagram at the.book.coven.
Yep.
Yeah, links are all there. So check it out and find photos of our recipes and stuff.
Our beautiful faces.
Yep.
Our beautiful setup.
Beautiful setup. And a recipe of churros, vegan churros to come.
Yes.
Yum, yum, yum. So July, that's our month. Gothic theme. Our first book was the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix.
Yes.
Fantastic. That was last episode.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Coming out.
5 gold stars.
Oh, sorry.
Sleepy stars.
Sorry. It was the burger.
Ah, yes. Food
Sleepy.
coma. That's okay. Well, right now, Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno-Garcia.
Beautiful name.
So, I know, isn't it? Let's hit you up
Flies off the tongue.
with a hot synopsis. An isolated mansion, a chillingly charismatic aristocrat, and a brave socialite drawn to expose their treacherous secrets. After receiving a frantic letter from her newlywed cousin begging for someone to save her from a mysterious doom, Noemi Taboada heads to High Place, a distant house in the Mexican countryside. She's not sure what she will find. Her cousin's husband, a handsome Englishman, is a stranger, and Noemi knows little about the region. Noemi is also an unlikely rescuer. She's a glamorous debutante, and her chic gowns and perfect red lipstick are more suited for cocktail parties than amateur sleuthing. But she's also tough and smart with an indomitable will, and she is not afraid. Not of her cousin's new husband, who is both menacing and alluring. Not of his father, the ancient patriarch, who seems to be fascinated by Noemi. And not even of the house itself, which begins to invade Noemi's dreams with visions of blood and doom. Her only ally in this inhospitable abode is the family's youngest son. Shy and gentle, he seems to want to help Noemi, but might also be hiding dark knowledge of his family's past. For there are many secrets behind the walls of High Place. The family's once colossal wealth and fated mining empire kept them from prying eyes, but as Noemi digs deeper, she unearths stories of violence and madness, and Noemi, mesmerized by the terrifying yet seductive world of High Place, may soon find it impossible to ever leave the enigmatic house behind.
Shit house.
It is a shit house.
Get out of there.
Get out. My house. Before we go further, got some potions and pairings we got to try.
So excited.
So obviously tried to make it Mexican and, appropriate because how delightful. So I ate Mexican food for dinner.
I wanted to, but
tried.
apparently it was closed. Skip the dishes.
How dare.
Bullshit.
I made some vegan churros this morning.
Yeah.
They were very easy to make.
I'm so excited.
It was fantastic.
They look so good.
So we each got our own chocolate sauce too because Corona.
COVID.
So let's give her a try. Brandon's trying them right now.
Love
Were they
a good
good?
log.
Got
New thumbs up.
a thumb. Oh my god, it's drippy. It's too much sauce. That's good.
Churro.
I should have warmed them up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So good. Yep.
I can dig it. It's just
Good chocolate
sugar.
polish. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. And the drink.
But I'm still
Is-
chewing.
Well, I have to explain it. It is a Mexican sangria, which just means that it has tequila in it.
That's it.
Yep.
That's all that made it Mexican?
That's the Mexican part. Oh, I don't hate it. Do you hate it? Not
No,
sweet. No.
I don't hate it. Wine and tequila.
Yeah, it's weird. That's why I brought the ginger ale. So if you need to dilute the tequila, there's a lot of wine in here.
It goes. It goes.
Okay. We got a solid. So if you want to try
I'm
it,
gonna drink it.
it's a shot of tequila, I think a quarter bottle of wine,
Just pour what you feel is right in there.
and some dashes of ginger ale. Some pretty fruit
Yeah, it goes. It goes.
that has no flavor to this whatsoever. It's just
Gotta
there
put
for
fruit.
appearance.
Gotta put
fruit.
fruit in it.
Yep. You know, health, obviously. So how'd you like the book?
Loved it.
Same.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
her sass was
She's
out of control.
The best.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was a fun read for sure. And it was a quick read.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I was worried about it because we
We gave ourselves
close
a week.
call here. Yeah, just came out hot off the market,
Hot off
hot
the
off the press. But we got her. We snatched her. This is the book. Oh, COVID. That's it. We're goners right there.
Oh my god, I inhaled.
This is our death.
The tequila. Okay, my eyes are watering, but yeah, continue.
This is the book where it just came out, and I went to. What's happening to me? I went to go get it at Indigo,
Oh yeah.
and then my mom waited till we were in the store to tell me
course.
they don't carry it. I saw online. I don't carry it in the store.
Oh my god.
Fucking so pissed.
Yeah. I looked it up ahead of time because I was about to go to the store on my lunch break. And I wanted to make sure they had it. Yep. Online only. Why, though? It's so good.
I guess because like of COVID, their stock has been delayed. Maybe.
Oh, maybe. It's so good, though. Yeah. It's so good. So Noemi, obviously amazing. She's such a good protagonist.
Yeah.
And she's like bold as fuck.
Doesn't take shit from any of the men. The men are such dicks in this book.
Yeah. And she's just her own fucking woman.
Yeah.
She was badass.
I really love the world in it. The house, the creepy, gross, almost
Oh,
abandoned
the
house.
atmosphere was perfect.
Yeah.
I thought the setting was perfect. The whole misty and like rainy vibes were perfect. It was very gothic.
Yeah, the whole supernatural thing. Didn't see it coming.
Oh, well,
Weird,
how
like,
could you?
Spore, mushroom,
I know.
fungus infection. Huh.
Yeah, you're reading that. Like, what?
I thought maybe they'd be like some kind of vampires or something.
That would have been
And just
interesting,
breathing
too.
in some mushrooms.
Yeah, who knew that could do that? What a disaster.
I'm still not entirely sure what they were doing.
The mushrooms or the people?
Both.
Okay.
But like, they're just dicks about it. And one was real rapey
Yeah.
for no reason. Just
That's what happens when
just-
you don't leave your house.
yeah,
ever.
breathing in too
Just
many
a
mushrooms.
weirdo. Just fucking mushroom breather. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Noemi was the perfect character. So there is a book club kit out from Random House for this book.
Oh, what's there too?
And part of the book club kit is dress up Noemi. So like there's a little paper
Okay.
doll of her, so you cut it out,
that's
and then it
cute.
comes with a bunch of dresses.
She would love that.
That you cut out.
She would love
It's
that.
really cute.
I can't. It was really funny to see her go to this place because, like, she's really flashy,
Yeah.
and fashion forward.
Total socialite. Yeah.
She's like any of us that went to this house. She just walked in there like, ew,
yeah.
I don't fucking
What?
stayed here.
Judging the hell out of the place and the people. which
They don't
is
have
fantastic.
fucking
They don't have electricity.
There's everything's dusty and old in
Yeah.
the house. There's like no music. I mean, it's the 50s, so
Yeah, but they wanted everything quiet.
I was about to say there's no Wi-Fi.
Obviously.
That's a deal breaker.
Deal breaker. Deal
Bye.
breaker. I can't live in this decade. Heard of that thing called Whiffy.
Ooh, and the 50s set. I do love a good 50s setting.
Yeah.
It was the 50s, right?
Yeah. I thought that was good too.
Because, all the men are like, oh, when are you going to get married and
I'm
have
pregnant.
a baby?
Baby.
That's your job as a woman.
Meanwhile, she's there like, I'm going to school. I don't know what I want to do yet.
I love her whole
She
vibe.
kept changing her mind.
Yeah, she's
when
22.
I like that. Yeah.
good. No one knows what they want to do at 22.
No, she
I should have
tried.
done something else instead of what I took at school.
We all should have, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, man, she's young. Switch your majors. Date who you want.
Yep.
Have fun.
That was her plan.
Do whatever.
Her dad obviously didn't like it, but
Yeah, 22, you should have 8 kids by now. What is wrong with you?
how dare you settle down with a nice man. Continue the family riches.
And she's just like, no, they're all stupid.
Yeah. But it's funny that she was dating like more vapid men because she enjoyed just how handsome they were.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when they start talking, she's like,
eh.
But then she met Francis, who is not as handsome as those men, but she could actually talk to him. And she's like, what are these feelings that you can speak to them?
I thought they just spoke in grunts. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Francis. I was happy. I was surprised, pleasantly surprised. And
I liked him.
End in absolute disaster. He didn't pull a fast one on her. And
I was
wind up
expecting a fast
Yeah,
one.
I thought he was
traitor.
going to.
Pure traitor. Yeah.
And then they sort of, like at the end, it seems like they could just like live happily ever after.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they might just die of mushroom poisoning and he'll just burst into spores at some point.
Yeah. I liked him because I thought he was such a freaking weirdo at the first.
so
I mean, I guess the whole time.
Yeah, he never
He's
leaves.
pretty much a giant weirdo.
He just stays in that silent house. No one talks.
But like he also was really silent and awkward on the car ride. Like she couldn't get anything out of him. I guess because he's not used to talking.
I see a lot of myself.
Gawky and
Yes,
lanky.
yes. Yeah. He always just appears out of nowhere like, hello.
Hello, I've arrived.
And every time, like, she's flirty. Every time she flirts with him, he's like, oh, what do I do?
Oh yeah, and she'd like touch his arm and he'd fucking run
Just
away.
about dies.
Yeah. Oh, the pretty girl touched
Francis.
me. Ah.
And she is having so much fun with it. Not in a cruel way.
No, but it's cute. She likes flirting so much, and she knows that she's intimidating. So she's like, well, I'm just gonna have a little more fun. She knows it's harmless.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. She knows when it would be too much.
Yeah.
And when she should back off.
Yeah,
He's into mushrooms. When he first started, it seemed a little weird, but now that I know what's going on in the house, it makes sense.
And also, he has nothing else to do.
Yeah, he just draws mushrooms. It's very kind of because I just finished Last of Us 2, and their zombie shit is caused by spores and weird fungal infections. So
Nice.
I went in a different route with the fungus, but
I like it.
don't trust the fungus, man.
Related.
Remember when we were watching that Bear Grylls thing, and we kept wanting like eat the fungus and shit yourself? Do it.
The like choose your own adventure, and it like he ate the. If you tell him to eat the mushrooms, then he ends up shitting himself, and you lose.
Or do we win? I personally,
I think we win. I also wanted to see him fly off that mountain, but that didn't really happen.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not actually in danger. So.
No, that'd be too good.
Where's the fun in that, Bear?
Oh, Brandon, can you turn that light this way? I forgot to move it.
Do I not have lighting?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you blind now?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't know why I did. I don't know why I made it so dramatic.
I sparkle now. Was Virgil technically like the other main character? He was, right?
I guess, yeah.
He was a giant douchebag.
Oh,
I hated him
his
so much.
2 like rape attempts. I almost had to put the book down.
I know. Just like, ew. But she liked, okay, she was really still enticed by him. But obviously there was the whole manipulation factor, right? But she couldn't get over it. Like, but she every time she's like, but damn, he's handsome.
He's a good looking dude.
But he's still rapey and married to your cousin. So, I mean...
I really think it was just the mental manipulation.
Yeah.
If she wasn't under that, she'd tell him, like, back the fuck up, no matter how hot you are.
Yeah. He was Fuck him. He was the typical
Hated
asshole
him right
narcissist.
from the get-go. Him and his father. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as they started talking about, like, the proper races and, like, cultures.
Eugenics.
Yeah.
I know.
Fuck off.
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
I thought it was going to be a Get Out situation.
Oh, yeah.
Something similar to that. It sort of was in ways.
Kind of, because they think their, like, DNA is superior, right? And they want to keep it going, which is why they keep it in the family. Just incest. The Doyles
and
are
then they
better.
eat their incest babies.
Doyle rules. Yeah.
You're not special. You stumbled upon a mushroom and ate it, and it made you live forever.
That could have happened to
Any
anyone.
schmuck could have picked up that mushroom.
Yep. It's true.
I did like that the whole house was connected to that one girl, his
Agnes.
first wife.
Yeah.
And it was like growing out of that
That
cool.
was beautiful. Yeah.
Again, very Last of Us.
Yeah. And because Agnes had no children, but they called her mother. And now, like, that's when you figure out why she was called mother.
Yeah, the mushrooms had to
She's-
fuse with a mind.
A mind and then create the gloom, which was very cool. I thought that was a great setting, too. It made the dreams make sense.
Yeah. I love her. She made such a fuss about these dreams. You've never had weird dreams?
I
You
know.
should see my fucking dreams.
Yeah, right?
Every dream she had in this book, I was like, soft.
Yeah, it happens, girl. Get over it. But I guess if you're not used to having weird dreams, and suddenly it's like every night,
Take some meds.
and sleepwalking
See what
and stuff.
happens. Oh, such horrific violence.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't agree with sleepwalking. Please stop. It's scary.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
fucking scary.
The only person I actually physically saw sleepwalk was Mike, but he wasn't sleepwalking. It
Oh,
was
the
sleep
crawling? That's even more terrifying.
It was very scary at first, but then just like this large baby man was trying to crawl across a hotel room.
Yeah, it becomes less
He was
intimidating.
moaning. It was so funny.
But at first it's like, oh my God, like Exorcist style.
He's just trying to find somewhere cold.
Yeah.
He just wrapped himself
Just
around
too
a
warm.
radiator.
Oh man.
Yeah, if I woke up and someone was standing like in front of me, I don't care if like it's
Yeah.
my mom, my
Nope.
wife, I'm kicking her. Get out. Fuck right off.
Yeah. Spooky. But I looked into sleepwalking because I thought, like, yeah, that's kind of interesting for adults. It is normally children, right? I've heard that a lot. But scientists don't seem to really know.
Yeah,
Why?
Just what happened?
They think it's the brain's attempt to transition from deep NREM sleep to wakefulness, like right away, which you can't do because, like, NREM is like the deepest.
Yeah, you're in there.
You're in there, and it's usually, I think, half an hour of that.
Have you ever been sleepwalking?
No. I think once I'm down, I'm fucking down.
Yeah. I think only once I woke up somewhere I didn't fall asleep.
I've woken up on the floor.
Yeah.
But,
Like, it
like-
wasn't like a was weird, scary. I was just like, I don't know. I was in the living room and then I was
Oh.
in the kitchen. And I was like, huh.
Yeah, no, I've just woken up on the floor next to the bed. Like, yeah, I definitely rolled out.
Yeah, I do that a lot. I'm an interesting one because I seem pretty dead, and for the most part I am. But if I hear the slightest sound, I'll be like, huh?
What's that?
Who's there?
That's funny. I've slept through fire alarms like countless times. I'll just die, apparently. Catalina seems like the type who would as well. She was fucking...
Yeah. Well, she was
gone.
They were drugging her
I
pretty heavily,
know.
so
That was sad because she's supposed to be like the sweet cousin, the kind, the meek, and
Yeah.
she was during this whole thing, but she wasn't a person for most of it.
nope.
She was a shell of herself. She'd like laugh at Noemi's joke, but then all of a sudden, like, they're listening in the walls.
She was like, okay.
Yeah, okay, crazy lady. I mean, maybe if she explained it instead of just saying
It's
all these
just
crazy
tuberculosis.
ramblings. Yeah.
It happens. Sure.
That's some gaslighting for you. You're just crazy from your TB. But that was mostly Florence saying that, right?
Yeah.
Francis's nightmare of a mother. All her
Fucking bitch.
rules, and she was just so obsessed with pleasing the men of this house.
Yeah. Well,
But-
she's another one. She's so deep under this fucking fungus.
Yeah, she was nuts. And such a, oh my God, she was just a bummer. I got sugar everywhere.
Just let it happen. Let it happen.
She was a bummer. Yeah. So her death was
Loved it from
top
her own
draw.
son. Her own
I
son.
know, right?
That whole, the last 100 pages was
Fucking off the charts.
golly.
It was out there. Howard is the disgusting patriarch who's lived apparently at least 300 years, which is just bananas. But it makes sense with his whole, she hinted at that a little bit with the way he was talking about eugenics and stuff.
Yeah. He outgrows one body, dies, and then transfers himself into another body, usually his son.
Yeah, his least favorite child.
So he said he was gonna go into Virgil, but
he
then,
lied. It was Francis,
because Virgil is the prize son.
he loves Virgil.
Francis is the fucking weirdo, I guess. But wouldn't you want to be in the smoking hot dude?
Right? But then you have to live with
no
Francis.
offense to no offense to. I like Francis.
I liked him too.
These guys were British, right?
Yeah.
Fucking bunch of white people coming in, being crazy once again.
Pretty much. I loved the idea. I mean, it technically, I guess, wasn't Ruth. It was Agnes's memory of Ruth and
it's
conjuring.
Girl, get out of here.
But Ruth seemed awesome because she actually wanted to end this whole thing and tried to kill everyone, but he just wouldn't fucking die, and he made her kill herself.
You gotta burn him, I guess. It's the only way. Cut him up, burn him.
Whenever there's something you're questioning, fire. Just
Raging
fire.
Inferno.
The spider won't die. No, don't kill the spider, but fire.
See, I wouldn't want to be in this situation, but burning an entire house down,
Fantastic.
filled with assholes, I would love to.
I know.
Being like, ha ha ha.
This is going to be in a courtroom one day.
Oh, yeah.
That clip right
we
there.
we said a lot on this show.
All these little sound bites come up hey,
Who said that?
we were drinking. You can't take that seriously.
I said a bad person. I'd burn a bad person.
I mean, that makes a difference. You're not just an arsonist for the
Yeah.
sake of I love fire.
I would never. No.
No.
An empty house or that was an evil house or a house filled with evil people.
But evil's involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Important
containing
distinction.
the evil.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're saving
Court?
lives.
Play that in court. I have a lawyer.
Saving lives. Hunting things. Business.
Your family business. It's better than their family business.
It's true.
Big old incest.
Yeah. The house was cool because it was its own person as well.
Yeah.
Because at the end we find out that the house is Agnes essentially mixing with the house, but it was cool that it had a personality through it.
Yeah, I was moving.
Yeah, you could kind of tell that
Pulsing.
them saying they hate the smells from cigarettes and stuff. My first thought was the house hates the cigarettes.
Yeah.
Because this is a horror story.
What a fucking narc this house is.
I know.
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
It's stinky.
What about weed? Weed's a good smell.
Well,
It's a plant.
it is a plant.
Sure, they'll like it.
But it's a strong smell.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Yeah, but
I know, and the house essentially tells on her because everyone else can feel it and smell it because they're all
it's like,
connected. You were smoking. How the fuck did you know?
shut the fuck up. What else am I gonna do in this
If I could
goddamn
open
house?
a window, I'd let it out. But no, all your bloody windows are locked.
Oh, and they keep giving her that gross sweet wine, and they drug the food too to give her extra spores.
And I think that's why the tea tasted so bad.
Yeah,
Because she said the tea was just horrendous. And how do you just make bad tea?
they probably get mushrooms straight from the source.
Yeah.
The body mushrooms.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
They grow real fast on dead bodies.
Well, there you go.
What if we've eaten a mushroom?
Oh, and that was
growing
kind
on
of
our body?
foreshadowing, too, when they were in the cemetery and he was picking mushrooms and she said,
Yeah.
why would you eat corpse mushrooms? Oh, my God. Mind blown. Shit.
What a shock when
Damn.
you find out you ate something from a corpse or near a corpse.
And you've been eating it for weeks.
That's like in Hannibal when they finally find out he's the cannibal
Yeah.
and they're like, ooh.
We went to your dinner party.
I ate a few legs.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
100%
I ate a boy. Yuck. But it tasted so good. Oh, well.
Wouldn't have happened if you were vegetarian.
He'd find a way.
Oh, shit.
He would find a way.
It's beyond meat.
I don't trust anything that man cooks. There is a person in everything.
It's his gourmet.
Be so fucking hot and cool.
He's pretty cool.
Damn it, I love Hannibal Lecter. Not condoning it, don't be
No.
a serial killer.
Good show, though.
Yeah. Anyways, back to Mexico.
So this house reminded me of Ruby Gloom. That show, have you seen that cartoon?
Sounds familiar.
Because, like, in that show, the house is, like, kind of gross and haunted, but they like that it's haunted because they're all a bunch of, like, goth weirdos.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, no, I've never seen it.
Oh, it's so good. It's this adorable, like, little goth kids show. It's so cute.
This house, it seems like it could be a nice house.
Like it was once a nice house.
If these fuckers left, I thought at the end of the book maybe she would kill them all and she'd take over as the new like main host, but she wouldn't be a fuck ass about it. You know, she wouldn't like have incest babies and transfer herself. Her and Francis would just be weird mushroom people, I guess, until they die.
Yeah, that could have been interesting too. Yeah,
but
totally.
No, burn her down.
Burn
baby.
her down.
I wouldn't mind a haunted house if it was like a nice. Little
I mean, they were kind of nice, I guess, the mushrooms. It was the people controlling the mushrooms that were the psychos, right? The mushrooms were fine.
Thrive.
Yeah, they're like, we just want to grow and be mushrooms. And Agnes wanted to just
die. That's true. They merged minds with a woman who was violently murdered.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could have just not done that.
Had a nice little, oh, I'm dead.
No. We needed something to carry our memories on, of course.
Well, fucking kill her. I don't know. Get like a nice old person who's about to die. When you go, you're going to be this house. All right?
All right. You good? Okay, we're good. Here,
sign this contract.
Oh, yeah, because so he needed the gloom. So when he did the transference, his mind temporarily went into the gloom and then went into the new body, right?
Yeah.
And then the person who was in that body just poof.
What if
you're gone now?
Ruth or any of the other minds fought his mind. They transferred. And then they're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
That'd be fucking cool.
Could have done that too.
Yo.
So many possibilities.
So many movies. Yeah.
I really like this small old town.
Me too.
It reminded me a little of the town that my nana's from in Italy.
Oh, okay.
Everything's run down.
Aww.
But the houses are still like...
And it's like one doctor.
Yeah. There was one bar with just one guy. There's like 40 people that live there. But all the houses are like beautiful and they're really like sturdy. No Wi-Fi though.
What are you going to do?
Put fucking Wi-Fi in there. I know they're all
100.
Jesus
They don't need Wi-Fi.
Yeah, they just like, I don't know. They're outside doing stuff, I guess.
Gardens.
I can't. I need the Wi-Fi. I need a TV. I need my Xbox. I need my computer.
Millennial problems.
Or I just can't live.
I'll just die. Fuck gardening.
I like gardening.
Nah, I tried.
They have a cool cemetery then on their grounds. I want a cemetery on my grounds.
I don't.
Just like next to the house.
Nope.
It's so cool. In a thunderstorm, a spooky night, you look out the window like,
Picture that Simpsons episode where Lisa's just staring out her window like, ah.
They're not gonna do anything.
No, I know.
You go in there like, listen, I'm the master of this land. You're all dead.
I own this land now.
I will respect your graves. I will protect your graves.
Respect my house.
Yes.
My
You
house.
don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. Peace.
That's fair.
And then, they can float around doing their ghost thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
why is he making that face?
He's not making any
He was
face.
making a face. He was going like this, like, what's so disgusting?
It's a video of a snake having a beach towel, like, surgically removed.
Why are you watching videos on our time? Get out of here.
The snake getting a towel or something.
Quit making faces, Brandon.
Poor snake.
Speaking of snakes.
Oh, what a sick family crest.
Biggest fucking theme of the book was the Ouroboros. That was so cool.
It's a shame that the family was a cunt, but it's a dope crest.
Yeah, so they were saying they didn't have a
decoration.
shield, so that's what he made them because, that's what he was.
And they have a greenhouse too, and it's on the
It was on the
ceiling and
stained
floor.
glass. It was like in the floor. It was on the door with like door knockers
You
and
guys,
stuff.
so many missed decor opportunities here.
Fantastic. And in case you don't know, the Ouroboros is the emblem of wholeness and infinity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his whole thing is living forever, just taking his children's bodies.
Yep.
It's an eternal cyclical renewal, cycle of life, death, and rebirth. And the skin-slewing process of snakes symbolizes transmigration of souls, and the snake biting its own tail supposedly symbolizes fertility.
Yeah, it's really all right out there. Mm-hmm. We should have seen
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But I mean, how can you just guess a weird mushroom fungus?
What?
I figure like he was snatching
thought-
bodies, but
I think she was leading us to think everything was toxicity, right? Which was one of my other themes. But because the mushroom spores were like at the core of everything,
yep.
and like it was cool that they wove together with Agnes, and it was cool how it ended up making the gloom and everything. But even earlier in the book, like Noemi was talking about how Victorian era they used to poison themselves accidentally because of the dye in one of the wallpapers would mix with a fungus, and suddenly you have arsenic
Bunch
gas.
of dummies.
And then it like messes with your brain
Oh,
and
look at our
stuff.
pretty wallpaper.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Victorian
So like
times.
because of stuff like that, I thought maybe they're just like it's not quite.
Fumes.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was just fumes and they're all going crazy in this house.
Who did
Because
I
of
know?
that.
Someone, I think my aunt almost died. She was trying to clean something and she mixed two chemicals that she should
Mustard
not have mixed.
gas?
She accidentally
Ammonia
made,
and bleach.
Yeah, she was like, I couldn't breathe all of a sudden.
Don't mix ammonia and bleach.
My girl.
Mustard gas.
Oh, fuck. Toxicity?
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, there was very clear that they weren't
They
normal.
weren't
There
all
was a
right.
supernatural something or other.
Yeah, yeah. Witchcraft kind of seemed to come up a lot. I mean, the female empowerment was obvious with Noemi's personality.
Yeah, and there's that healer in town.
There's the healer in town, which I thought was really cool because she just used herbs. And she seemed
those
like
old
super
ladies.
weird. Like, you have to pay me for stories and stuff, which was just
I love
hilarious.
I've always wanted to come across one of those old people.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just like, come, child.
And you say, like, you're
tell you
feeling a
everything.
certain way, and they have a tea for it.
Witch,
Here, I'll give you a tea. You'll feel so much better. Oh, excellent. That's
Teach me.
fantastic.
teach me your witchy ways.
And she kept bringing up how she was reading Witchcraft, Oracles, and the Magic Among the Azandi, which apparently is like one of the biggest anthropological books.
Yeah, anthropology is a cool major, but tough to get a job. That's kind of something like if I'm rich
You'd end up
enough
teaching
when I'm
anthropology.
older. Yeah, if I'm rich enough when I'm older, I would love to go back to school for like anthropology, history, all that shit. That's just interesting.
It's
but
cool.
Like, are you gonna get like a
You gonna
job
use
in that?
it?
Or like demonology? Oh,
That one would be fun. History of demons and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you really can only be a fucking teacher or like work
Yeah.
in a museum.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
If you're really into museums.
I wanted to be a history major, but then I was like, well, what kind of job am I going to get? So I chose film. And I do not work in the film industry.
Hey, there's a camera on you right now. Film.
Yeah.
Bam.
You just need that cash money. Really need a job in film. Thank you.
Guys,
I love when you
fire
graduate.
Lillian.
They're just like, okay.
Good luck. Goodbye. We're moving on now with new students.
Yeah.
Give new people some false
But all
hope.
these jobs, they need like 10 years experience. You'll get one. Just be an intern.
Just intern for 7 years.
Fuck off.
For free.
Right out of school, you want to move out? No. I'm not going to be. No.
No.
Shouldn't be a thing.
No.
Have student co-op for while you're in school and then fuck off and pay people.
Yeah, I did that, the student co-op in school. And then when I was like, oh, my time's done, she was like, oh, but you're leaving? You can't stay? And I'm like, I can absolutely stay if you pay me. And she's
Yeah.
like, ooh, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, then I'm
bye.
leaving.
Yeah.
I need a job. Hello.
I remember there was one guy. Oh, I almost lost it. He got mad at a student because we had this like part of our thing. We had to film sports games for broadcast that, and it took like all fucking day. And this one girl's like, well, I know this, like, it wasn't a school day. She's like, well, I work.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, and she worked to pay for school. And he was
course.
like, no, this is like your second job. This is important too. You have to be here. But like, that's her job, dude.
I get it. You got to really put a lot of effort into school. But if that's how you're paying for school,
she can't just fucking fool around with that.
No.
Nah. For some, and she's not even working in the film industry either.
Oh, damn.
Like 2 people will get it. They're like, you'll do great. You'll do fine.
Hey, your short film was fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved it. I watched it recently, actually.
I watch it every now and then.
Yeah.
Good.
It was good.
Yeah. Hear that, Netflix?
Yeah, pick it up.
I got stuff.
It can replace Sabrina.
Don't even get me started.
I'm sorry.
When we do
Hot
part
button
4
issue. Yeah.
BoobTube episode, you will hear our thoughts.
Boy, howdy.
Pissed. See, look, I'm hot now. Got me fired up.
Hot and bothered. God damn it.
Back to Mexico.
So dreams and the unconscious mind. I loved that was a major theme because we thought they were dreams.
But they were the
And she was trying to figure out what the dreams meant, but it was kind of like messages from Agnes and like Virgil being a dick.
Yeah, trying to rape her.
Oh. It's like, but you wanted it.
Ew, and it always start with that creepy ass smile. He just
I know.
Ooh, I'm coming in. No. Burn the house down. Burn the house down.
Yep. But so I thought the dreams were a really good warning. Mm-hmm. And her
yeah.
Hiccup. Her seeing the gold in everyone's eyes, like now and again.
Yeah.
That was good too.
How did that translate to mushrooms, though?
It was the snakes. Because all of the snakes' images had the gold glowing eyes. So it was like, they're snakes too.
Dreams are never clear.
No.
People always like, what's the meaning of this? Mm-hmm. They'll never tell you, like, yo, this house is fucked. Get out.
Yeah.
It's always just like...
Well, your unconscious mind, while it's unconscious, is like fucking stupid.
Get smarter.
It's funny.
I don't understand shit when I'm conscious. How am I going to do this unconscious?
And I like that people try to analyze, like they've...
Yeah, I'm trying to have a dream journal.
Yeah, what they mean. I mean, I looked up snakes in dreams. Mm-hmm. They commonly symbolize fear or transformation, obviously because the shedding. Dreaming of snake is a sign that you are afraid of something in your waking life, or it could be a forewarning of change to come. Some common meanings of snakes include fear, transformation, sex, evil, or knowledge.
Ooh.
And that was all in there.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah. So she really fucking hit the nail on the head. I appreciate that. She seemed to everything lined up with what it meant, you know?
Almost every single dream I have is about the apocalypse in some way.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
These predictions.
I hope not.
Should you read a book?
Fitting though, we are in a
fruit fly.
Yeah, he's been buzzing around.
You suck dicks.
You live for a day. This is how you want to spend it.
I know. He came in on my bananas. I don't buy bananas in the summer.
Banana.
Because they always fucking come in.
Banana. Although I do feel bad for them though.
Because they only live for a day.
It's a bummer of a life.
No, that'd be
fruit.
Great.
Dead.
I fucking love fruit. Fruit. It smells so good. Sugar. Yeah.
I really want to go to Mexico City. I want to see Mexico City.
Apparently I went when I was like 2.
Great.
I remember nothing.
Yeah, cool. Ew. Go to with a baby to Mexico City?
Or I went twice, apparently. Once I was like a baby. The other time I was a toddler. My mom said she ordered me a virgin pina colada.
When you were a toddler.
And she thought they put alcohol because I drank it, and I started running around the pool.
Sugar.
And that's what I said. I'm like, Mom, it's a sugar rush. It's not alcohol. Come on.
Don't you take your kids somewhere cool that they won't fucking remember. Yeah. My parents just took me to Florida. I don't remember. I went
there too. I buried my Barbie and lost her, and then got sad. Why to bury her? I don't know.
Well, she's with the sea.
Someone
now.
else will find her. Sorry, Jasmine.
Yeah, I really want to go to Mexico City.
Yeah. Why not?
I wouldn't go to these small towns with no Wi-Fi and electricity, though. I'll drive through them. Like, that's a nice town.
That's a nice town. Yeah, with all the... Yeah.
I was really
cool
hoping
little
there would
houses
be
and
some
stuff.
cool shit with, like, Mexican food, but they just eat, like,
Oh, they were eating
porridge.
garbage.
Yeah.
And drinking
Their sad,
terrible
boring
tea.
house. You're
Yeah.
in Mexico.
But that like suited the whole vibe of the house being this
know.
awful place. If there was good food, it would have ruined it, right? 'Cause then
Fucking
she'd be
English
living for
people.
dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, where's, like, the fucking dope tacos, fajitas,
Vaginas.
tostitos?
I know. So much good food. But they were like, nah, we're going to have porridge.
Yeah, let's have some gruel.
So I wanted to read a quote.
Dope cover, too, by the way.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
God, this cover is gorgeous. I love it.
Stunning dress. Want it.
Want it. I want it all. Okay, so 170. Normally I write it down, but I didn't because it's kind of long. So I might not read the whole thing. But this is from Ruth's journal, and I thought it was really cool.
Go for it.
I put these thoughts down on paper because it is the only way to remain firm in my resolve. Tomorrow I may lose courage, but these words should anchor me to the here and now, to the present moment. I hear their voices constantly, whispering. They glow at night. Perhaps that might be endurable. This place would be endurable if not for him, our Lord and Master, our God. An egg split asunder, and a mighty serpent rising from it, expanding wide its jaws. Our great legacy spun in cartilage and blood, and roots so very deep. Gods cannot die. That is what we have been told, what Mother believes. But Mother cannot protect me, cannot save any of us. It is up to me, whether this is sacrilege or simple murder or both. He beat me when he found out about Benito, but I swore there and then that I would never bear a child nor do his will. I believe firmly this death will be no sin. It is a release and my salvation. I thought that was epic as fuck.
Do it.
Good
Ruth.
journal entry. That's like right before she goes on her murder rampage.
Love her.
And she doesn't even get him. Like she
tries.
It'd kill any normal man, but obviously.
Headshot, burn him.
I mean,
Go in there
I'm
with a
happy
torch.
that it ruined the rest of his life. Like he never fully healed from it. But
Oh, and when the others were trying to escape, there were like pages and pages.
Yeah.
Where they were like explaining like what they were seeing, and I was just there like, just fucking kill him.
just kill him.
Run.
I know.
Stop staring at it. Fucking throw some fire
God,
at
it's
it and go.
disgusting. Oh, and he like put that like sludge in her mouth to like connect her
I
with the gloom.
Would
Oh,
have immediately lit myself on fire.
I always read at lunch if I have the time. I was eating for all of those
Yeah.
terrible scenes, and I'm like taking a bite. Like, oh god, he put what in her mouth?
Throwing up in her mouth.
Yeah, that's disgusting. What did you think of the ending? Would you change anything? Or
No, it's been, she did pretty much all she could. She set the house on fire.
yeah, that's kind of like
Fucked off. We'll see what happens to Francis. Do you think he'll live? Do you think
I
it's
think
okay?
he'll live. I think it'll be fine. I think they over-exaggerate to keep everyone in the house. Mm-hmm. Right? And, like, his father killing himself was probably... Did he kill himself? No, he didn't. They ended up... They just... That's
He
why they
died,
can't...
He burned in the fire.
That's why...
Oh,
no,
Francis's father.
Francis' dad.
Oh, yeah, I guess he just died outside.
But I feel like that was more because he super believed that he couldn't leave, but he was trying to, you know, and it like drove him mad. I think they can leave just fine.
I think because the doctor leaves.
Yeah. And he says it's because he's not fully a Doyle, but like, come on now.
I think it's just that it makes you feel sick. But if like the house knows that like the doctor's coming back,
but like, give it a minute.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe because maybe it went away because they burned it. So the mind it's connected to
that's
is
true.
no more.
And he just needed to nap it out
Yeah.
for 2 days.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone could.
Solid nap.
You should have just tried it, Francis. And if you die, you die. Then you're free.
Well, like, either way, you're free.
Just wake up in a field like, thank God.
Right? Oh, fuck, it worked. Okay, shit. What'd you think of Francis and Noemi's relationship?
They're super cute. I really
so
like, they
too.
complement each other a lot. She's like
Yeah.
the really charismatic one. He's a little
awkward
shy
and
boy.
funny.
Yeah. He made her realize there's more to like relationships and men than just these like fancy,
he's attractive,
pretty, rich boys.
He can dance. Yeah.
Yeah. It's inner beauty. Not that he's like some hideous schmuck.
No. She's just like used to just going for the pretty boy because like that's who she takes to parties because they know
fuckboys.
how to dance and stuff.
You realize she's 22. Yeah. Give her another few years. The fuckboys will not be remotely enticing.
I think Francis might be her endgame.
Yeah,
They just went.
I hope
They went
so.
through a
They
lot.
Were,
right?
I really didn't want him to die or turn evil.
Yeah,
but I thought he would.
I did too.
So I kind of kept myself from liking him.
I know,
but it worked out well.
But here's the thing: how would you feel knowing that he's an incest baby? Like he's a half incest baby. Like his mom was of incest. You know, I know his dad wasn't necessarily, but.
I feel like somewhere in everyone's line there's incest.
Yeah, but his was much closer.
I know, but like technically we are all sort of incest, baby. We have to be.
I mean,
from
but
like
it's been
our
so
oldest
long.
ancestors, there has to be like a smidge of incest. It's peculiar. But hey, he didn't do it. It's not his fault.
I know. But then if you have babies with them, are they going to be weird? Or?
I would hold off regardless on the babies there because of the whole mushroom situation.
Oh, fair enough. Because if they might be born with the mushrooms, kind of like it was saying.
Yeah. So, I don't know, adopt in the 50s? Was that easy or bad?
Was that all right? Did people do it? I imagine it was fine.
Kid.
And we kind of touched on this, but how did you feel about the historical setting and time period?
It's pretty good. They did a good job. Small. There was a mining community that died because they all died from the fungus. They were just it was big on like dancing and parties, except for that house.
I think it made the Gothic element more Gothic because that's you always picture like the Victorian stuff and like the old school mentality and like no electricity. That all felt so Gothic. Which was
it's
just
tougher.
great.
It's tougher to do in a modern setting.
I think so. Yeah, because everyone's got cell phones.
Yeah.
So like you have to find a way to have no signal cell service, or else it's just like hello police,
so cliche.
Hello fire department.
As soon as they walk in, you're like, well, obviously you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You don't have a signal. What's that sound?
Ghost. What song did you pair with it?
Chelsea Wolfe, The Warden.
Okay, I haven't
Listen
heard that
to
one.
it. She's like this weird gothic-y singer.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
spooky song.
I can dig it. I paired two. So one is Ouroboros by Gojira because it's called Ouroboros.
Typical.
And like it's a really good song.
Yeah, spot on.
The other one is a shameless plug. It's A Dream Within a Dream by Embracing Soul.
Who did that one? Wow.
It just came out. But yeah, it's all about dreams. So I was like, man, it's making me think of that song. Well, the song, I didn't write the lyrics. That's Edgar Allan Poe's poem turned into a song. But
Also,
that's why it works.
that Bang Bang, I Shot You Down song, but there's like the one from Kill
spooky
Bill.
one,
Yeah,
yeah.
the slower. It kind of reminds me of like driving through a desolate Mexican town.
Yeah, I can feel that.
And it's toxic love. Baby shot me down. Her husband is fucked.
Yep. The author, Sylvia, actually made a playlist in the book club kit of like all the songs she thinks go with the book. So
Any of our songs on it?
No. I think there was one called Toxic Love or something. There's a 9 Inch Nails song.
I love when
but
they do that shit.
The rest I didn't know.
Every book should have a book club kit.
I agree.
Come on, guys.
Well, I put one up for our... That was
Get.
I made one for the Southern Book Club, just of our discussion questions.
That was really cute.
If you need discussion questions for that book, they're on our website.
Are we going to make one for every book?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Get off.
I'll just put the questions that we discuss, right? I think that makes sense. Did you think that this fit well with the whole haunted house trope, even though it ended up being funny fungus?
Yeah, it has everything you need. Weird dreams, voices on the wall.
It felt poltergeisty because it ended up being the house, like an entity. I don't know. And it was like controlling the house. Yeah. It had its own thing with its own
They're
name.
surrounded by a cemetery and mist.
Yeah.
And there's heavy rain.
Yeah.
So they conveniently can't
I
leave.
know. It felt super poltergeisty. Loved it.
Again, is it really that heavy?
The rain? I know. What kind of car are you driving?
You can get through it.
Did they even have
Fine.
airbags? They used to not have seatbelts and mirrors on the passenger side.
Yeah.
And rear view mirrors? No, I think they always had those. I don't remember.
Cars.
Safety. It's a new thing. New feature. I guess we don't want to die when we hit stuff.
Hey, man, they had to start from somewhere.
I guess.
To just get a car moving. That was a big deal.
It's true. It's true. Some people still prefer a good old horse. Horse and carriage.
Yeah. We saw the Amish people.
Yeah. We saw them again after the last time we left.
I don't think I've ever seen the Amish people, like, in a carriage, casually going down a road. Dope.
I enjoyed it.
Go for it.
It's nice. Out in the boonies.
Yeah.
They looked so happy.
Yeah.
We're just on our horse. So I've got some info on Sylvia.
Hit us with it.
It sounds like she was inspired to write this book based on real-life ghosts in Mexico, created by Spanish and British mining companies when they established grounds in Mexico in the 1800s and used local people as a workforce. So they ended up heavily abused, and they were toiling in horrible working conditions. And I think she wanted to showcase a part of that history in the novel, which is why they made the mining company and had him treat them so poorly, because like that's what happened. And them dying, like that's all real enough, right? And even the town in this book was inspired by the real town, Real del Monte. Monte? Yeah. Something like that.
Dope.
So that's cool. She has her MA in Science and Technology Studies from the University of British Columbia. You can actually read her thesis online on her website. It's called Magna Matter, Women and Eugenics, Thought in the Work of H.P. Lovecraft.
That sounds cool.
So, because things he wrote were fucked up.
Oh, boy, yeah.
And she has many other books that all sound really good, so I think we should check them out.
Yeah. On the list.
Yeah, definitely. This was so well written. It was nice. It was enjoyable. It was quick.
It's fun, yeah. The women, they come out on top in the end.
Yeah.
They say, fuck you, boys.
Fuck you. Even Catalina finds her strength.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you. Did she shoot? No, she stabbed
She stabbed.
him a bunch of times.
Fucking eye.
Then she just stood there like, yep.
Yep. I did that. Good for you.
Go, babe. Stab him up. Speaking of stabbing. What a segue.
That's a good segue.
Our next theme is true crime.
Yeah.
Love a good true
Oh,
crime.
yeah.
First on the docket is Gone at Midnight by Jake Anderson.
Hit it up, Jake.
21-year-old Vancouver student Elisa Lam was last heard from on January 31st, 2013, after she checked into downtown LA's Cecil Hotel, a 600-room building with a 9 decades history of scandal and tragedy. The next day, she vanished. A search of the hotel yielded nothing. More than a week later, complaints by guests of foul-smelling tap water led to a grim discovery: Eliza's nude body floating in a rooftop water tank in an area extremely difficult to access without setting off alarms. The only apparent clue was a disturbing surveillance video of Elisa uploaded to YouTube in hopes of public assistance. As the eerie video went viral, so did the questions of its tens of millions of viewers. Was her death caused by murder, suicide, or paranormal activity? It wasn't paranormal activity. Was it connected to the Cecil's sinister reputation? And in that video, what accounted for Elisa's strange behavior? With the help of web sleuths and investigators from around the world, Jake Anderson sets out to uncover the facts behind a death that had become an internet meme as well as a magnet for conspiracy theorists. In pouring through Elise's revealing online journals and social media posts, he realized he shared more in common with the young woman than he imagined. His search for justice and truth became a personal journey, a dangerous descent into one of America's quiet epidemics. Along the way, he exposed a botched investigation and previously unreported disclosures from inside sources who suggest there may have been a corporate conspiracy and a police cover-up.
Nice. That case is reminding me of that one you mentioned earlier from the girl from Glee.
Glee? Oh, yeah, that just happened? Yeah.
Like, the police are just going to be like, you know what, we've got too much going on. Let's just deem this a death, like an oopsie.
She didn't just drown.
Unless if they don't find her in the water as well, like, are they going to just say,
yeah, I guess.
You're dead.
I think there's too many weird shit.
That's fucking weird. No. Leaving your 4-year-old in the boat and then just, like, going off on your own and then dying?
She's young. She's fit. Unless she has underlying health problems and, like, again, she had a heart attack or a stroke, she's not just going to drown. And even if she did drown, her body it hasn't been days to sink.
No.
It just happened. Yeah. You'd find her floating.
That's fucked.
Someone killed her or took her.
Body snatch.
Yeah. She didn't fucking...
That's awful.
She didn't fucking drown.
I hope they don't just swipe it under the rug.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
But web sleuths. So because she's famous...
guarantee you... this is gonna take a few weeks. They're gonna be like, well, who knows? Maybe she's caught in something underneath. She'll never be found. It'll blow over. A few weeks will pass after they leave. Body will turn up because someone took her, killed her elsewhere, dumped her there,
and they were waiting for the heat.
Yeah,
to die.
And maybe they will drown her.
Maybe
to make it more lit, but like, nah, she didn't just drown, bro. As soon as I read that, my murder senses were like,
yep, ding, 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 big alarms.
And the kid fucked up. He probably saw it.
You think so?
He was there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why would you just fall asleep while your mom's swimming and not notice where she went?
I mean,
you're 4. Wouldn't you be scared if you stopped being able to see her? Right?
I think someone told him what to say.
Maybe.
Eventually, this will all come to light because he's 4 now, but he's gonna have
he'll grow up at some point.
Some memories.
Yeah. You have memories. I think you have nothing basically from before you're 3, but after that,
someone killed her.
Brutal. But web sleuthing is like a huge thing.
I hope they're
coming out. So
I hope I can't be the only person that was like, oh yeah,
no, oh god, no.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens anytime any celebrity either goes missing. Well, that doesn't really happen often, but dies. Even when it's like, yep, this is suicide. You have like half the internet is like, no.
I just don't get how she could have drowned.
No, I don't.
Randomly in a still, peaceful lake.
And the kid, like, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
What?
Like, she didn't come back. Okay, but what? How did she drown? They're like, well, maybe she got stuck on something.
So find her.
Yeah, how do you not? Well, she got stuck so far that you can't fucking find her, and she drowned down there.
That's the thing. If you haven't been able to find her down there.
Deep diving randomly? No.
Ooh, shiny object. No, that doesn't happen.
Fucking snatched her. Killer will dump her there. Already solved it. Already solved it.
Well, then who's the murderer? The husband? I mean, it's usually the husband or the boyfriend. She was going through a
custody battle, so I'm sorry, dude. You know you're prime suspect.
Oh, always.
You know.
Always.
And I hope they question him. And if he didn't do it, I'm sorry to bring you up. But
but you always have to question the boyfriend or husband or ex.
It could have been random, like see a woman swimming. Maybe it's like a sex trafficking thing, and then they realize she's a famous
and they
person.
Toss her.
Yeah. Either way, it's horrible.
Yeah,
she's a young actress. Had a kid. Yeah. Seems super happy.
Brutal.
It's not a suicide.
Can we stop plucking women out of their lives and just destroying them? That'd be great.
God. And just blaming it on, it was an accident. It's a lot of suspicious shit, but it's an accident. What are you going to do?
Fight me.
Quit it. Jesus. That show was cursed. She was probably murdered. There was a pedophile who killed himself.
My. On the show?
Not on the show. He was caught a few years after with child porn.
And then he killed himself?
I think he was just about to go to jail, and he killed himself.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then the actor that played Finn OD'd.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
One of the actors beat his wife, who was also one of the actors.
Was it on Glee?
I think they were on Glee. Melissa Benoit.
What? Fuck. Glee. That's like the Poltergeist fucking cursed show. Guys, get a priest or something.
Also, why would you lay a finger on her? She is a saint. She is a beautiful woman. She is the spectacle of us all.
Abusers are
I know,
all just
horrible,
pieces of
terrible
shit. Yeah.
people. I love her so much.
But she's happy now.
Has a beautiful
She
husband,
got out
hopefully.
of it. Yeah. You do you, girl.
Oh, doggy. Yeah.
What an
True
end.
crime's rough.
Yeah.
True crime's rough. It always is. Because
Maybe,
it's like, God damn it, I'm so angry.
Maybe in the next few weeks, more will come to light about it. If when we record this episode, what I said happens and like it died down and then her body suddenly appeared, bro. Detective Lillian. Right here.
You found your calling. That's your new job.
Haunted.
You get hired immediately.
The key is everyone has been murdered. Everything is possible foul play.
I picture you with your own TV show, and it's like one of those really dramatic series where every time you say anything, you stop, you do a slow turn, and you take your sunglasses off, or you put them on, depending on when you just did it.
It's like Ancient Aliens, except murder.
Yeah.
She died suspiciously.
Murder.
And either it works out that it wasn't, or I was right.
Is that 50-50?
Roll the dice. No,
Love
I've watched way too
Great
much true
detective
crime.
work.
She did not casually drown.
No.
Unless you find her and you can prove she had a heart attack or something.
I love reading all the
believe it.
stories, though, of like the ridiculous things that the police come up with to say, like, yeah, this is how she died. And it's like, are you serious?
Yeah,
No. The ones I'll believe are like, this woman fell off cliff taking selfie. Okay, yeah, I can see that. But like, some of them are ridiculous.
Like, I know there's lake drowning is a very common thing.
Yeah, especially when people are drinking.
Yeah,
and stuff.
they're usually, there's alcohol or drugs involved. They're not good swimmers and they fall. She was just like a casual, she could swim.
She was just chilling.
She rented the boat and there's video of her. She didn't seem intoxicated or on drugs.
Oh, there's video of her renting the boat?
Yeah, or like about to go on it.
Oh, gotcha.
And like she seemed like a good mom. So I don't think she would be fucked up and go on a boat with her son. Yeah. Killed her. Yeah. I hope there's justice. Or in a good world, I hope she's still alive and is found, but unfortunately, we live in a cesspool of shit.
That's true.
Anyways,
Oh, what a damper.
what a bummer to end on.
Damper on the evening.
But it's true
crime. I know. Get ready for some.
We're gonna hear some
dives.
tough shit.
Yeah. I love it.
But I love talking about true crime.
Me too. So fun. Feeling detective-y and thinking, this is what happened, but we don't know because everything's fucking unsolved.
Forensic Files is the best for that. Because you know they solve it at the end, and the whole episode you're like, it was this dude.
Okay, see, if it's solved at the end, I can watch it. But if it's a mystery still, I get really pissed off.
Unsolved Mysteries is good, though. It's so good. A lot of them, it's very clear what happened. But again, like, the cops can't prove it.
That's like watching shows that are like the greatest mysteries of Earth. And it's like, was it an alien or was it a bunch of crazy people? And
Crazy
we're sitting
people.
there like, what the fuck? Why would you do this
There is
to
one
me?
episode on Unsolved Mysteries this
Aliens?
season. Yeah, the Berkshire
Hello.
abductions. Several people in a town claim that they were abducted by aliens.
Yeah, but that's the same with the Mothman prophecies. These people are still nuts.
I mean, it's not an unsolved
It's collective
crime,
nuts.
so you can
collective
look at
nuts
it.
is a thing.
I know.
You're collectively nuts.
But it's a fun tale.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Or maybe they did get abducted.
Maybe
That's
they
cool.
did. Maybe they didn't.
That's good for you, bros.
But I'm going to say didn't. Because of science.
To be honest, none of them seem convincing, but made for a good story.
Also, knowing what I like have learned about memory as well, and how horrible and untrustworthy we all are.
Yeah.
Because our memory is that bad. Like the 9/11 study alone is bananas to me.
Yeah.
Like we suck. We fucking suck. Nothing we know can be trusted. So like, yeah, I was abducted. No, you weren't. You probably heard that guy say he was, and you thought it was you.
A lot of them were kids too. Which
See, there it goes.
I think there was like one adult.
I think a lot of things happened when I was a kid, and it's all aliens, and it's all giant ants, and
Sure, yeah.
whatever weird dreams you had. Was it
It's
real?
a fun episode though.
Wasn't.
Fun episode.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Love true crime. I mean, I wish they weren't horrible murders.
Oh, of course.
But, people are going to murder because everyone's fucking crazy.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. A lot more crazy. Anyway, join us next time for True Crime.
Fuck out of here.
And no flies. No flies.
That's a farewell. Oh, that's Chelsea.
That's Lillian. And that's a farewell.
Okay.
But remember to follow us on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
At the.book.coven.
Yeah.
And our YouTube, because we're going to post tarot reviews and stuff.
Super excited.
So that's exciting.
And ASMR. And hauls.
Hauls.
And, some stuff.
Some stuff.
Yeah. I got a TikTok now with one video, but there'll be stuff.
There'll be stuff.
Yeah. I
didn't enjoy making it.
Yeah, it seems annoying, but I like watching
It's like
the videos.
a 15 to 60 second video, and I'm like, yeah. Okay. I guess I'll throw some shit together. We'll try it out. Maybe we'll try the witch talk.
I knew we weren't for TikTok when I
old.
I had to YouTube a teenager explaining TikTok to me.
Oh man, that's like all my clients saying, "What's e-signature?"
I tried it and it wasn't making sense. So then fucking
You gotta Google
Tiffany.
Here's how to tick your talk.
It still didn't make sense.
I don't get. I put a video and I still don't know what it is.
It worked as a video.
It's a video.
So we'll get there. We'll get there.
Follow our journey or
Yeah.
don't. I don't know, man. Whatever.
All right, well,
Bye.